Why is that so hard? Have you thought that before? Moderation actually keeps alcohol big. It keeps it big in the room. It keeps it big in your life. It keeps it big because if you're constantly negotiating, tracking, counting, looking around, measuring everyone else's speed of drink, should I order another one? All of it. It is actually still controlling you. So I think moderation is an interesting topic because moderation means alcohol still has value, and that's part of the journey. It's not overnight that you devalue alcohol to the point that you don't want it. That took me time. In fact, I'm going to bust out and say it took me, gosh, at least I would say 6 months to a year till I really felt like, oh my gosh, I am a non-drinker. I can drink if I want to, and I don't want to. That was not in 21 days, but it did start with 21 days. It started with 42 days, started with 100 days, because I had to give my new mindset time for my brain, the actual hardware, the neuropathway, to catch up. So I will have to be honest here and say moderation actually keeps you focused on alcohol. And if you're trying to make alcohol so small in your life that you don't think about it all the time, you might consider taking a break. You might consider hitting the reset button on the way you look at alcohol. And that's what we're doing in the 21 days. In fact, really, that's what we're doing in AFL, which is my 10-week online course that I wrote to follow up the 21-day reset. Because when you put the 21 plus the 70 days together, you get 90 days. And that's about how long it takes to create a new neuropathway. So moderation is something that is a transition, I think, a lot of times before women really experience an alcohol-free lifestyle. You go from maybe over drinking, binge drinking, the wheels are off, really overdoing it maybe, to moderation, or you could just be in moderation land all the way up until you're like, you know what? I don't even want to do that anymore. Wherever you are in the journey, you're welcome here. If you're still centering your life around something you're trying to control, then you have to think, what am I focusing on? And so now I want to kind of switch gears into another point, and just to keep you thinking, because again, my goal in this workshop is to bring some new ideas or maybe some reminders that are counterculture to this alcohol-centric lifestyle world, this alcohol-centered world that we all live in. I live in it too, just so you know. I'm married to a drinker. My adult children drink. A lot of my friends drink. My extended family drinks. I'm living in the same world you are. I go to the same grocery stores where you walk in and you're like, wow, it's in my face. I mean, time out real quick. I have a question for you. If you're watching this, leave a comment below. How many of you, I'm recording this on May 8th. Yeah, May 8th, before Mother's Day weekend. How many of you are walking into grocery stores, stores of any kind, and you see flowers and alcohol, maybe some chocolate and cards, but you see flowers and alcohol? How many of you are seeing that out there where it's like in your face? So to try to moderate an addictive substance that is so socially available, glamorized, encouraged, promoted, even for Mother's Day, as like the end all be all, I get it. We live in the same world. So what I'm trying to do is bring in a counter culture message here, not to shame you, but to tell you that guess what? We've been duped. I talk about this in the 21-day reset challenge as well. It's the marketing. It's the myth and the marketing and the way that we have been marketed to, specifically as women and moms, but as women in general. That it is like the way to reward yourself. It's the treat. It's the mimosa. It's the champagne, girl. Like we have been fed that. And who's feeding us that? The alcohol companies. Follow the money. It's the alcohol companies. Duh, right? But when we're in it, it's hard to see it. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. How many of you now can't unsee it? When you walk, maybe you've done a reset, AFL, you're a Quest sister, you walk into the store now and you're like, here we go. I already know what they're doing. I already see it. I know what they're doing. So back to the topic of moderation. Why it feels so draining. It's like just siphoning out your energy. I know. It's because If you have not done my 21-day reset challenge, I'm getting on these workshops to educate, to bring value to you. But listen, if you want some more coaching, like I want to give you everything I've got. I want to tell you everything I've learned. I can't quite fit it all into 21 days, but I get real close. And then in AFL, which is the next step after the 21 days, it's never about perfection there either. It's not like you graduate from the 21-day reset challenge because you did it perfectly and you checked all the boxes and then you move on to AFL. AFL is really a place because you want more time to practice. But I'm telling you what, if you will give yourself a break from the management and take all of that energy and put it towards becoming the person you really want to be, instead of managing a side of you that you feel friction in cognitive dissonance, you can walk in freedom. You can walk in peace. You really can. Life doesn't get perfect. In fact, life doesn't even always get easier, but it gets better. It gets better. I can attest. I know many of the sisters here can as well. Whatever you do, definitely stay connected. And please know that you're never alone in our sisterhood. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye.